This could be President Trump's last chance for getting a peace deal with North Korea's President Kim Jong-un.
Well, we are discussing certain humanitarian things right now, and I'm okay with that, to be honest. I think you have to be okay with that. And South Korea is doing certain things to help out with food and various other things for North Korea. And we'll be discussing different things inside. Again, the relationship is a much different relationship than it was 2 years ago.
The U.S. and North Korea had been close to war in 2017 when North Korea ramped up its missile testing with 17 launches that included an intercontinental ballistic missile capable of hitting the U.S. General Vincent Brooks was in charge of the military response by the UN Combined Forces Command in Korea.
South Korean and American surface-to-surface long-range missiles, ballistic missiles, that were fired at the same time that North Korea ballistic missiles were being fired. To make it very clear that we can strike at any moment in time, in real time, while you're still on the pad looking at your launch.
But South Korea's President Moon Jae-in has been in the driver's seat from the beginning. Speaking through a translator, President Moon talked about steps forward.
So the important task that we face right now is to maintain the momentum of dialogue and also express the positive outlook regarding the third U.S.-North Korea summit to the international community that this will be held in the near future.
Before meeting Trump, South Korean media was reporting that President Moon had lobbied Secretary of State Mike Pompeo in a separate meeting for U.S. concessions that he could offer Chairman Kim. Most Korea experts believe the communications breakdown took place because of a cultural difference, and that began with the U.S. asking for complete denuclearization before establishing a platform of trust with North Korea.
And that's exactly the opposite in Asia, but in the case of North Korea. A new relationship must come first, then we can trust one another, and then we can get to denuclearization, which they will do. But then secondly, with that mutual respect, to try to get to a level of trust where Kim Jong-un can truly reveal to President Trump, here's what I really want.
But what if a third summit between Kim Jong-un and President Trump fails to make progress?
There ought to be a cost to having walked away from the table for Kim Jong-un, that the cost of making a deal just went up. So I'm a fan of added sanctions, but also increasing dialogue. And these may not seem to square with one another, but I think that they would be well understood by Kim Jong-un. Hey, the price just went up. We had an opportunity to make a deal, we didn't.
And the cost of failure, if there is a third summit, could turn the clock back to the brink of war.